What's good, y'all? Yeah, it's your boy Jack. Got another vid. Very intriguing topic. We all know it. We all sit here and it's been talked about ever since this month started. Yeah. We gonna talk about some Black we gonna talk about Black History Month. We're gonna talk about Black History Month. My views on it. And I really seen throughout my time seen a lot of people his views on Black History Month from when we was kids to now. Let me start off by saying I understand why Black History Month may be so impactful for my people because of the history that was given to us, selective history that was given to us from our Black historical figures, our ancestors, and we took those and being oppressed, those people showed the light of how would I say motivation and dedication for themselves, for their people, and they displayed it. No matter the effort, the efforts that they took and everything like that. The ones before us sat here and did what they needed to do, and the ones that that I would say taught us, because we was in a school system that gave us the information of our Black leaders. It may have inspired a lot of Blacks to sit here and continue that legacy of Black empowerment, Black excellence, and things like that. A lot of stuff. So I get the point for Black History Month and why is it so impactful. But we're not just a month. It's just not a month, especially disrespect of the February, the month, the less, like 28 days in the goddamn month. And they give us that. I find that weird. That's weird. Ends in winter. It's in the winter, but anyways. Black History Month. I don't really sit here and see it how a lot of people see it. I understand how they see it, but I don't see how they see it. It's more in depth because of the more you get into Black history and you understand from, different lens of viewing things and understanding things, how things played out, and how Black history is every day we go out here. Like, Black history created this country. Black history created this country. Like, if you sit here and take the knowledge that we've grown up knowing about Black history and every iconic thing that they've done, at least you gotta think about the now factor of it. Like, yeah, they done them things back then, but what is it doing now for the Black community with so much that's going on now? Is it just like a like a bragging right? Is it like a, hey, it's Black History Month. Let's relax. Is it a market scheme? Because like how I've grown up and noticed how marketing was around this time. The financial aspect was always being thrown. It was always a business thing when it came to, in my eyes, probably not to others, but the way how they put out certain things for people to gravitate to when using, the Black history theme of things. It probably might not be like that now because it's a little more hidden due to times being sensitive. Not saying that it's in a bad way, but times is way more like everybody analyzing everything that's going on now. So analyzing Black history and analyzing how they used to sit here and portray Black history to be for my people and for me, how I seen it was always marketed in a way for them to generate money for this country, generate whatever it is that they need. Nowadays, views and stuff like that. But I always seen it that way. I just always seen it as like kind of insulting. And I was told that many other races and groups has their months as well. But I truly believe that they months don't get as glorified like ours. And in some ways, it is a positive, but when you look at it in a different spectrum, in a different point of view, and another set of lenses, you'll be able to sit here and look at things and be like, why are they doing that? Why are they putting that out there? Why is that being shown around this time? Because after this time, it's like, they don't care. So it's like, is it fake? Do they even care about our history? You know they don't. We know they don't. Black history created this whole country. Was the kickoff off of the backs of our ancestors, off of the brutal, just inhumane ways of how this country became this country. And to be honest, when you understand stuff like that, because it's like the type of knowledge that you gotta get is outside of the knowledge that was given. And a lot of us don't sit here and worry about that, don't care about that aspect, especially when it comes to like knowledge and our own people. Sitting here trying to understand and trying to see the point of views of how our ancestors had to deal with and the things that they had to deal with and the outcomes and the obstacles that they had to sit there. A lot of us is not really worried about that because we worry about the now. We worry about the now and worry about how things is going for us to work to keep going. So we don't sit here and worry about the past. We don't sit here and worry about things like that. So when this month comes, a lot of us sit here and actually appreciate it. But what is there to appreciate when, just like personally, I know a lot of us sat here and still dealt with racist things. Things that we probably didn't even sit here and went upon us. We ain't saying do anything. Or you probably felt like, nah, that was... So what is Black History Month if throughout the year we sit here and get treated, exploited, monetized, still manipulated? These are things that they sit here and do, that they've been doing. And then they sprinkle the views and the occupations of our ancestors to empower us to understand what we capable of or understand who we are, but they're playing off of that. They playing off of that. I truly believe like the insult is so blatant that they don't even care. And the fact that we live amongst a group that looks like us, that they don't even care. Their occupations is in line similar to theirs. It's all about the money. That's what it's all about. Gotta feed this, gotta do this for that. Gotta make these things keep going so we can keep going. But the concept of Black History Month is so insulting. It makes you feel like it's like, what going on? What's going on? Why should we keep going if they're gonna keep sitting here just taking, manipulating, and using the same people they're trying to glorify for a month? They're just gonna keep doing it. Everything we do. Our history stretches past American history. Our history stretches past that. A lot of us don't sit here and take that in and go do the research. It's not taught in school. I remember my times in school. I used to go to summer school. So what? Anyways, I remember my time in summer. I had a time in summer school where I had a social studies teacher, and he gave me information that I never even, as a kid, I never even sat here and knew about. Like a lot of the things that was going on outside of this country and the different history that spreads out in the Black culture, in our Black history. It spreads out throughout, just outside of just this country. That's not really shined upon. History or like conquering Black leaders or political Black leaders that fought for certain things and groups that fought for certain things. It's just like many a thing, lot of stuff. I can't really remember it. It was a long time ago. But it was information that kind of that sparked an interest of information in me. But and that always stuck with me because it was like, why this is not taught to us? Why this is not in our curriculum in American history? I don't believe he had the answer back then. I believe he probably told me, but I just, I can't fully remember it. But that was a question I always had. when it came to Black history and just knowing things, knowing about what we done and the stuff that they sit here and show us. Like the impact of it stretches deeper past just slavery. Stretches past civil rights movements and stuff like that. It's deep. But we got to sit here and really look into that ourselves, because, like I said, they're not going to do that. They're not. Certain history, when you start sitting here looking at history, you start looking at things differently, and you will look at the people that gave the information differently. Very differently. So this concept of Black History Month, I understand it, but I do truly understand the deeper history behind us, and it don't just get wrapped up in no damn month. It really don't. We strong people. We strong. Inspirational people. And I truly believe these people understand that. They get that. And it's all about this. Now, how we going to profit off that, monetize that? How we going to use that? Not saying that they probably know about it. It could be something that's really genuinely for the Black history and what it stands for in our culture. There's maybe some out there that do believe and understands that. But it's still a system that's still aiding to supremacy. A race that's just superior. So I'm gonna just leave it on that. I hope these joints is really informational for y'all. I hope y'all don't sit here and just get like a crazy negative point of view, because I'm understanding. It's just that I know the deeper impact of things and deeper knowledge and things worth knowing on why things are really what it is. It's kind of hard to pull a wool over my eyes, and it's hard to, so I understand what Black History Month is for, but it's nasty work how they packaged it for us and how we've just been dealing with it, Only from my point of view, from my side of how I think. But yo, like, comment, and subscribe, yo. Come on, man. Trying to get out there, trying to really get this impactful knowledge going, because it is necessary out here, man. For real. It's like it's getting developed to where they about to do something crazy is going to come soon. And I just want us to really at least have some kind of knowledge to where either we seen it coming, or at least like, all right, we was prepared for it. It's all about knowledge, man. It's all about knowledge, man. So holla at your boy. Hit me up on Instagram, TheRealJack92. Come on, let's get it.